We've had 2 days of wonderful sessions over here, great talks, greater food to eat, and some really amazing discussion sessions, etc. And it's been a really wonderful 2 days of inauguration celebrations. Now we come to the end of the 2 day celebration, and we'll end it on a high note. So we'll have announcement of the poster session awards and all the prizes won by the students. So, and which I'll ask Arjun to take over and do the announcements. But before that, on behalf of all the organizers team, we must thank and acknowledge Arjun for the very smooth running of the entire 2 day event. He's been behind it all. And so thanks to Arjun and his entire army of very enthusiastic volunteers who've done this great job. So over to you, Arjun, now.
Thank you so much. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much, Anjali. That was much appreciated. It has been a long set of 2 days to ensure things are going fine, but mostly all thanks to the student volunteers who've done a stellar job. In fact, uh, I can't thank them enough. I don't know if everybody's here because they're still stuck doing some scoring and other stuff. So at the end, I really want to call all of them on stage so that they're duly acknowledged. We have a slide that has their faces, but it's really not equivalent to seeing them in person. Um, so yeah, and I really wish that some of them go on to do fascinating things at the center, make their career out of what is coming up here. And I also wish that maybe some of them have realized that they're really good at certain things and can put that on their CV as they move on. And also, like a very quick thanks to all the students who've been here for the last 2 days. It was the talks were fantastic. Some of them ran a little over time, but it was still fantastic. Seeing the kind of work that you're doing in the lab, which we don't get to see otherwise. The poster sessions were stupendous. Like, I mean, it was bustling with activity. It was so good to see so many of you in those halls checking out posters of your friends. And we were thinking we should do more of this at BSB because this is like really good way of interacting, getting to know what that person is doing and all the difficulties that they face doing those experiments, which usually does not come across in like very smooth 5 minute, 10 minute talks. So we will try to do this more often as we go along. Um, yeah, and also like I was surprised that the food sessions, like the lunch and dinner, was pretty smooth. I saw students trying to figure out where the highly priced food were, but you know, despite all that, it was still very disciplined. Things went on fine, which was awesome. Thanks so much for all that. It shouldn't end without thanking the caterers, of course. They did a good job of arranging things and setting up multiple counters, made sure that there was no crowding, things were available and on offer till the very end. Also want to thank the cleaning staff, you know, for keeping everything clean, maintaining things, being there on call to ensure things went on smoothly. Um, we also had Thermo Fisher as a vendor, like they partly supported some of the activities that are going on during the event. They had a stall out there. Some of you probably visited that and saw some of the cutting edge new you know, tools that they had on display over there. One more, the sys guards. I mean, you can't really. I mean, all of this happened very smoothly. We were very happily enjoying the event and moving around at like odd hours at the night, all because of the sense of safety and security that they could provide during this time. So, with all that done, I wanted to. I mean, of course, you know, thanks to all the organizers, and we, you know, it wouldn't have happened without the center, without you know, all of you all coming together. So can't thank you all enough. With that, I want to move on to something that we do every year as part of the department. We hand out certificates of appreciation to students who've actually got poster awards or travel awards, published innovative work, you know, got their patents accepted, and so on. So this is what we do normally. So I'm going to call on the PI, and the PI hands over the certificate to the students. So we'll do that, and then we'll move on to The next segment will be where we actually announce the winners of the quiz bowl from yesterday. So that will be exciting. We'll give out the certificates to the winners from the quiz bowl. We also have had a good response for the posters, as I was talking about. So we'll give out poster awards right after that as well. So you can wait with anticipation to see who the winners are while we give out the certificates for the different labs. All right. So we'll get started. I'm going to move the slides and call on the PIs. So the first PI I would call on is Professor Nitin Mohan. You can come on stage, and I'll also check if the back room team is ready with the certificates to give out. Yeah. So the first one goes to Deepak. So this is a best poster award that he got at IIT Madras for the annual PMRF Symposium. This is the Prime Minister's Research Fellowship Symposium. The next one goes to Rachita. Rachita, if you're here. So this is a travel assistance or travel fellowship that she got for attending the European Drosophila Research Conference. Next, I'll call on stage, since Arvindan is not here, Nitin has accepted to give out the awards for his lab members. So thanks, Nitin. So the first one goes to Chitral. Chitral, are you here? Yeah. So she gets one for a SCRB travel grant to attend a TB drug discovery development in GRC, Spain. She gets another travel grant for attending, resulted in the GRC travel grant for attending the same thing, discovery and development. I don't know what's different there, but looks like there are two. Okay, thanks, Chitral. Okay, the next one goes to Hariharan. So this is in contribution to a research project that resulted in the following patent. A formulation for inhibition of SARS-CoV-2 infection and process for preparing the drug dose thereof. Awesome. Thank you, Nitin. I'll let you go now. Next up on stage is Dr. Santosh Mishra. So we're going to call Niranjan Chatterjee. So Niranjan has got 3 awards. So one for his contribution to a research project that's resulted in the following publication. Nanocarbon enforced anisotropic MFCEM LR for rapid rescue of mechanically damaged skeletal muscles. He gets a certificate in recognition of contribution to a project that resulted in the following patent as well, which is the SARS-CoV-2 process, inhibition of SARS-CoV-2. Fantastic. And he also gets a 3rd Best Poster Award for attending the Society for Biomaterials Artificial Organs. Awesome. So next up is Piyush. Piyush has a long way to come. So Piyush has been awarded for his contribution that resulted in the following publication in the Journal of Biochemical Engineering. So the font size is small, I apologize for that, but I can read that out very quickly. Color changing redox active paper stamps called co-wraps for quick and easy detection of bacterial infection. So that's what he's done. Next up, Bushra. So Bushra is not here, so Santosh, I'll Thank you. So we have Anjali, Dr. Anjali Yadav. She's not here. Okay. Does anyone want to take it on behalf of her from Bushra's lab?
I see so many faces from Bushra's lab.
So this is for a research project that resulted in the following publication in Cancer Research Communications, I think, which is targeting MALATI or T1 augments sensitivity to PARP inhibition by impairing homologous recombination in prostate cancer. Oops. Okay. So the next award goes to Tanay Biswas. So he's already here on stage. So his project resulted in Mehta Rice Engineering Scholars Program from the Bhupat Jyoti Mehta Family Foundation. That's fantastic. Okay, now you can go. Dr. Ashwini Thakur is next. Okay. So friends of these students can come on stage. So the first up is Nabodita Sinha. Three. This is for a research project that has resulted in a publication that has been published in Wiley Plant Journal. This is for protein reservoirs of seeds are amyloid composites employed differentially for germination and seedling emergence. Okay, she has one more, which is for a short-term scientific exchange grant from the European Molecular Biology Organization. And she has one more for a travel award for attending the GRC Antimicrobial Peptides Conference in Italy. Great job. Okay. Next up is Shreya Ghosh, Dr. Shreya Ghosh. Is she here? Anyone wants to take it for her? Okay. All right. So this is for her contribution to a research project that resulted in a publication in the Indian Journal of Clinical Medicine. So it's targeting renal amyloidosis secondary to monoclonal gammopathy of renal significance in a young Indian patient. A case report. This is a case report. Okay. Next up, Dr. Shankar. And Shankar. So we're calling on stage Mr. Narendra Reddy. This is for a contribution to a research project that resulted in a publication in the journal Proteins. So molecular dynamics, studies of CD4, CD9, EGL1, ternary complex reveal, CD4 release mechanism in linear apoptotic pathway of C. elegans. The next one goes to Miss Rachana Dande. Are you here? Okay, she's not here, so there's someone else to collect it for her. This is in recognition of a project that resulted in a publication in Database Journal in 2023. DBAQP SNP, a database of missense single nucleotide polymorphisms in human aquacultures. Thank you, Shankar. Next up is Amitabha. Okay. Okay.
One will be Pankaj, the development paper will be Pankaj, and the other paper will be Fauzi.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, so this is the first one goes to Akrit Pran Jaswal. He's probably not here. For this publication in osteoarthritis and cartilage in 2023. So, Fauzia is going to accept it on his behalf. BMP signaling, a significant player and therapeutic target for osteoarthritis. Second one goes to Bhupender Kumar in recognition of his contribution to a project that led to publication, again in osteoarthritis and cartilage in 2023.
Same paper.
Same
they are
paper.
joint custodians.
Bhupender also got the Best Presentation Award for SOAR conference in 2023 with the theme National Conference with Global Perspectives on Osteoarthritis. Next up is Tathagat Biswas. Pankaj is going to collect it for him.
Pankaj is also an author in the film.
Okay. He's also an author in the paper, the same paper, in Development 2023. This is on molecular mechanism of synovial joint site specification and induction in developing vertebrate limbs. And Upendra Yadav for the same paper, joint first authors. Awesome. Next up, Chunaki.
Niveda is not here, but Aishwarya
We'll take it for her. Okay, awesome. So the first one goes to Niveda in recognition of her work that resulted in a publication in Development 2023, CNKSR2. A downstream mediator of retinoic acid signaling modulates the RAS-RAF-MEK pathway to regulate patterning and invagination of the chick forebrain roof plane.
she's an author on
She's also an author on the paper as well. And Vedo also gets a travel award for traveling to the Congress of International Society of Developmental Biologists. Next up, Nathan.
Could it be ask people to confirm that it will be easier from that sense? From those sides, because it will be easier to take them.
I see. Okay, sure. Oh, Nathan's here. So the first one goes to Arka Ghosh. He is not here.
He is in US.
He is in the US, but someone else will accept it for him. This is awarded in for his contribution to a research project that resulted in the following publications. Publication in JMIR Serious Games 2023. Serious Games based on cognitive bias modification and learned helplessness paradigms for the treatment of depression, design and acceptability study. One more. So this is also to Arka Ghosh for his work that resulted in another publication, Journal of Medicine Internet Research. Yeah. That has already been taken. So next up is Pranjul. Pranjul is also not here, right?
He's also in US.
She's also in the US, yeah. And for her work that's resulted in the publication in Nature Communications in 2023. This is for combinatorial encoding of odors in mosquito antennal lobe. Yeah. Okay. Next up is Ashok. All right. So first up is Mr. Aman Nikhil for his work that resulted in the Fellowship Award ICS ICRS, if I'm correct, 2023, the Indian Cartilage Society and the International Cartilage Regeneration and Joint Preservation Society. He also gets a DBT CTEP travel grant for attending the Tissue Engineering Regenerative Medicine International Society, the European chapter in 2023 in Manchester, UK. Next up is Dr. Ankita Das. You can also come up from this side, that might be faster if you want. And this is for a project that resulted in the Best Oral Presentation Award from the International Academy of Cardiovascular Sciences and International Society for Heart Research in 2023. She has one more travel award, SERB sponsored travel award, for attending the Tissue Engineering and Regenerative Medicine International Society European Chapter Meeting 2023 in Manchester, UK. Next up is Dr. Ankita Mishra in recognition of her contribution to a project that resulted in the following patent. She is not here, I guess. She is also part of the inventors list. Okay. Next, I think I went back. Yeah. So next up is Ekta Srivastava. This is for a project that resulted in the Best Oral Presentation Award from BJO Remedy 2022. Oh, Bio. Okay. Bio Remedy. Interesting choice of fonts. Yeah. Next also goes to Ekta Srivastava for her publication in Carbon Journal in 2023. A reduced graphene oxide functionalized electrospun nerve wrap, amalgamating electrical and biochemical cues to enhance nerve regeneration in the median injury model. Next is Irfan Qayyum. See here. Okay, she's a co-author on this, so she's going to take this as well. In recognition of the project that resulted in the following publication in Biomaterials Advances: anti-infective composite cryogel scaffold treats osteomyelitis and augments bone healing in the rat femoral condyle. Another one for Irfan that Ekta is going to take. So in recognition of contribution to a project that resulted in the following patent. Too hard to read from here, but it's an antibiotic loaded composite bone active biomaterial and for the process of its synthesis. Fantastic. Next up, Prerna Singh, Dr. Prerna Singh. This is for her contribution that resulted in the following publication in the Chemical Engineering Journal in 2023. Functionally multifaceted scaffolds delivering bioactive compounds for the treatment of infectious, chronic and ischemic wounds. Next up, Ms. Ritu Gupta in recognition of her contribution to a research project that resulted in the following publication in the Journal of Functional Biomaterials in 2023. Okay, so she happens to be an MTech student as well, so fantastic. Establishing the callus-based isolation of extracellular vesicles from Cissus quadrangularis and elucidating their role in osteogenic differentiation. Next up, Dr. Rupita Ghosh for her publication in Chemical Engineering Journal in 2023. This is for machinable diopside lanthanum phosphate composite ceramics for fabricating load-bearing bone implants. Next up is Dr. Sneha Gupta for her contribution to a research project that resulted in the following publication in ACS, Applied Materials Interfaces in 2023. Exosome functionalized drug-laden bone substitute along with an antioxidant herbal membrane for bone periosteum regeneration in bone sarcoma. She has one more. Okay.
Two more.
Okay. This is for winning the AWSAR. Avsar. Okay. Award for the best science story from the Department of Science and Technology. She gets another one, which is for the first runner-up award from the Dr. K.V. Rao Scientific Society, Hyderabad, India. Awesome. Okay, next one goes to Dr. Shazia Asghar Sheikh. She was on stage earlier. In recognition of her contribution to a research project that resulted in the following publication in the Chemical Engineering Journal. This is the one that I had mentioned earlier, in which Rupita had also got the award. She gets one more for a publication in Biomicromolecules 2023. This one's going to be hard to read for me. Strontium substituted nanohydroxyapatite incorporated polylactic acid composites for orthopedic applications, bioactive, machinable, and high strength properties. Awesome. She gets one more for a patent, which is here the synthesis of the nanohydroxyapatite and thereof, laser assisted synthesis of nanohydroxyapatite. Good, that way I'll get to know more. So, yeah. Okay, next up is Priya Saha for Best Poster Pitching Award at the International Conference on Biomaterials, Regenerative Medicine and Devices, Bioremedy 2022. This time without a...
Here you can also read. Okay. Also small.
Okay, let's see. So I'm told that couple of certificates did not get printed. So this is probably the end of this one. Oh, we still have a couple. Okay.
Yeah, but
Would you want me to read?
yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Pradesh right now.
Okay. So a couple of certificates did not get printed, unfortunately, but we'll still award them as soon as we get them made in person. But we still would like to read out the citation at least. This is for Mahima Bharti in recognition of her contribution to a research project that resulted in a paper in PNAS from Pradeep Sinha's lab. How do I go to the next slide? She's over there.
So if they can just, is Pradeep Sinha here?
If Pradeep is here, we should also call him on stage. Is he here? No. Okay.
So if you can, some professor should congratulate her. Mahima Bharti and Jyoti Tripathi. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to put it on this slideshow here to show, but that's a. We're just staging a picture now. Awesome. So we have one more that we couldn't print. This is for Jyoti Tripathi. She is here. Also from Pradeep's lab. She gets the award for winning the Avsar Award for Best Science Story in the PhD category by DSC. Awesome. So next up is Dhirendra.
Give back the award.
Thanks, Amitabh. Okay. First up is Mr. Aman Mahajan for his work that has resulted in the following publication in Biomaterials in 2023. Apparently, I could have read this here, but I was craning when I called a while. This is for a paper in Biomaterials 2023 and converse modulation of Wnt and beta catenin signaling during expansion and differentiation phases of infrapatellar fat pad derived MSCs for improved engineering of hyaline cartilage. Okay. On his behalf is being accepted by Rachita. Okay, the next one also goes to Aman for his work that resulted in the DBPCTEP International Travel Grant in 2022 for attending and presenting a poster in the 7th Bioengineering and Translational Medicine Conference in Boston in the US. The next one also goes to Aman Mahajan. This is for a research project that resulted in an international travel support from Science and Engineering Research Board for attending and presenting a poster in the 7th Bioengineering Translational Medicine Conference in Boston. Awesome. Next up is Arijit Bhattacharya. Okay. Arijit, are you here?
No, Arjit is not here.
Okay, he's not here. Okay, he's in Assam. So this is okay. There's someone else picking up on his behalf.
Arjit's wife has delivered.
Okay, congratulations to him.
Double congratulations.
Double congratulations. So this congratulations is for the publication in Carbohydrate Polymers. So there's one more for Arijit. Okay, so it has to be triple. In recognition of his contribution to a research project that resulted in the following patent. A combination comprising sulfated carboxymethyl cellulose and a tissue inhibitor of metalloprotease 3, that is TIM3 for osteoarthritis in 2023. Oh, there's one more. This is for Arijit again for a project that resulted in the following patent, another patent. A combination of anti-catabolic and pro-anabolic agents for the treatment of osteoarthritis. Thank you. Next up is Mr. Nadeem Ahmed.
No, Nadeem has graduated.
Oh, Nadeem has graduated.
Somebody
Okay.
else needs to come and take.
So this is for his contribution to a research project that resulted in a patent for a highly stable therapeutic protein antigen having vaccine application against shigellosis and a simple cost-effective method for preparing the same. That was awarded in 2023. Next up is Miss Namrata Barua.
Namrata is also graduated.
Namrata is also not there. So this is for her contribution to a research project that resulted in the following publication in Journal of Nanobiotechnology in 2023. Facile synthesis of multifaceted biomimetic and cross-protective nanoparticle-based vaccines for drug-resistant Shigella, a flexible platform technology. Next one also goes to her for a contribution to a research project that resulted in a patent. Shigella nano vaccine and process for synthesis thereof. One more for her, which is another patent, highly stable therapeutic protein antigen having vaccine application against shigellosis and simple cost-effective method for preparing the same. One more for her, which is her contribution to a project that resulted in the Bajpai Saha Award in Bioremedy Conference at IIT Guwahati in December 22. Fantastic. Some weightlifting to do. Okay. There's one more. This is a certificate awarded to Neha Arya. Is she here?
No, she is long graduated.
Okay, she's graduated.
This is an old patent which got
Okay, I see. That
granted
came through.
recently.
Okay, awesome.
Can one
So,
of
in recognition of her contribution to a project that resulted in the following patent, a method for tumoroid generation using 3D chitosan gelatin scaffolds for anti-cancer drug screening. Next up is Mr. Nihal Singh.
Yeah,
Is going to be, yeah.
these are all graduated, sorry.
This is for a publication in Life Science in 2023, Life Sciences, targeting multiple disease hallmarks using synergistic disease modifying drug combination ameliorates osteoarthritis via inhibition of senescence and inflammation. The next up is Prashant Jha. Okay, also going to be taken by her. Also graduated. So this is for a patent, a method for tumoroid generation using 3D chitosan gelatin scaffolds for anti-cancer drug screening in 2023. Okay. There's one more for Sarang. I don't have the hand mic. Okay. Okay. It's changing the technology now. Okay. This is a certificate awarded to Sarang Thada in recognition of his contribution to a research project that resulted in the following patent.
It's on. You're audible.
Sulfated carboxymethyl cellulose functionalized electrospun fibers for electrostatic immobilization of cationic molecules in 2023. Awesome. Next one goes to Sriram M in recognition of a research project that resulted in the same patent. Next up is again for the same patent or the earlier one that we're talking about, which is Mr. Viren Sardana. Very good. Next up is myself. So
Yeah, I can do the announcements.
okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Good juggling between these two.
Okay. The first one goes to Mr. Harsh Arora. In recognition of his contribution to a research project that resulted in the EMBO Travel Award. Next one goes to Mr. Kshitij Kumar. Kshitij? Somebody else can come? Yeah. This was for Kshitij's contribution to a research project that resulted in a travel award to Deutsch. Now this is German, so it's challenging. I think the acronym is good, DFG. Next is for Ms. Piyusha Mitra in recognition for her contribution to a research project that resulted again in a travel award by EMBO. Next is Promit Moitra for his contribution to a research project that resulted in again in a travel award by IISc and Pratiksha Trust. Okay. Now you're back.
Thank you.
You're back in business.
Yeah, I think we missed some more Chandran's. I could very quickly check and
I don't think we got the certificates from Jayendran sir.
okay, we'll look that up. We'll fix this. Okay. I don't have the names actually.
Oops. My mobile.
Check in this. I'll just quickly check the shared folder once, so we are able to do this on the spot.
For some reason I couldn't get it. It was
Oh,
showing
I see.
for me
Okay,
now.
so we got it. So Jayendran, I think you should come up on stage. So it's not going to be flashed up here, but we'll still award the person. So this is a certificate awarded to Burton Mary in recognition of her contribution to a research project that resulted in a patent. Very hard to read. It's a process for generating glyco-engineered AAV vectors for hepatic and ocular gene therapy and the product thereof. Okay. Yeah, how do I go back? Okay, the next one goes to Satya Titan Arumugam. Satya Titan Arumugam. Okay. In recognition of his contribution to a research project, I'm trying to zoom in for a patent again, which I'm not able to zoom in for some reason. Okay. All right. So the next award goes to Mohit Kumar for his contribution to a research project that also resulted in a patent. I'm going to try to read this for sure. Okay. Identification of microRNA and methods to improve gene expression from AAV vectors. Awesome. Did I miss any other? Okay. So there's one award for the recognition for a project that resulted in a publication for Mohan Kumar BS, if you're here. Yeah, I'm finding it really hard to read the name of the paper because it's too small here and I'm unable to zoom. So pardon me for that, Jay. Still going. Yeah, there's one more. Okay, so this one goes to Pratiksha Sarangi. Are you here? For a publication in Journal of Cellular Molecular Medicine in 2023. Potential role of long non-coding RNA H19 and NEAT1 in hemophilic arthropathy. Okay. I think we ran through the list. I don't think we've missed any, have we? Oh, hopefully not. Okay. So now, the next thing I really want to do now is, I don't know if we have the poster awards. Do we have the poster awards yet? No. Okay. So then we'll call on stage the volunteers if they're all available for a quick pick. Can the volunteers come on stage if they're all here?
Next slide. Next slide. Next slide.
So we also have made a little slide in case they're not available here. That these were all the volunteers that were helping around with the various activities that were happening, including managing the mic, managing the backstage activities, managing handing the mics around, the sound system, setting up the poster boards. There were people actually physically like carrying around poster boards yesterday, and then the lunch queues and plenty of other things, and of course putting together the list and so on. So maybe like one big round of applause for the volunteers.
Ask Nitin and we will answer.
So I've like on request from the volunteers, we are calling Nitin and Anjali over to here for a little quick pick with all of us. Amitabha, I think you should also join us, because this has been the team of 4 that's been hacking away at different things leading up to the event, and it's only fair to call all of us on stage, call all of them on stage. Okay, so we have a couple of things to go before we finalize and close. One is going to be, and we're still on time, so it's okay. One is the quiz bowl, so we want to call Shankar on stage to give out the quiz awards. So the winning team is Simple Minds. So we have like freshly minted certificates for them that we're going to dole out. So we have 3/4 of the team. So Anik Basak, Ayush Goyal, Ananya Sarkar, she's not here, and Ayan Das. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, fantastic. So,
First prize, second prize.
okay. So the students, the BTech students or the dual degree students on campus typically go out and do very innovative projects during the summer. And typically we award them for the work that they've done based on another round of selection that happens within the department. So this time all of this was done by Hamim. So thanks to Hamim for conducting these selection rounds. The awards for this summer innovation, so we call this a summer innovation award, and this is sponsored by the Joy Gill Foundation. They are sponsoring the awards for this category, so which is for the innovation that's happening by these students in the department. A round of applause for that. To give out these awards, I was talking to Rahul yesterday, and he agreed to be here on stage to give out the awards to these students who've done innovative work. So I call Rahul on stage. So the first prize goes to Pratyusha Chakrabarti. Those of you who were here for the first session of the symposium might have had a chance to see the kind of work that she has done. She also had a poster yesterday. Oh, today. Thank you, Rahul. The second prize goes to Riddhima Chaudhary. Riddhima had a poster today. I hope a lot of you have had a chance to go look up the poster. If not, it's probably still out there. The third prize goes to Kaushik Raj Nanda. Kaushik gave a talk earlier today in the first session in the morning. Thank you. Thanks all. So we're now waiting very eagerly for the poster awards. Unfortunately, there was a lot of work in terms of putting together the scores from different reviewers and figuring out the averages and coming up with the different categories. So we have 4 categories for these poster awards. One given for the BTech students, one for the master's students. 2 awards in each of these categories. So 2 for BTech, 2 for masters, 2 for PhD, and then 2 for the RAs, the research assistants, and as well as the postdoctoral students who were part of this poster session. So in all 8 awards, we'll give as many as we can based on the evaluations that were done by the students. Yeah, we're still calculating the scores. So that's So in the meanwhile, if there is any suggestion in terms of how we could, I don't know, like one thing we did think of was ways in which we could yeah, that's also
I just want to suggest the
sure.
posters require longer time. I could not do justice looking at all the posters. I apologize to some of you whose posters I could get around to going and seeing. We need absolutely more time.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I think 1 hour was too short, and I think people could see like 4 or 5 posters because we typically take a lot of time. We spend time talking to the author, and yeah, I've had that experience too, and I did feel that we sort of cut short in terms of time for the posters. That's something that we can. Not fair at all. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we were also happy that we ended up getting so many posters. So that was another thing that was a positive prediction error for us in terms of, yeah, initially we were assuming that maybe 50% would actually turn up and present a poster, but the numbers were incredibly high. I think we overall, we had more than 60 posters combined across 2 days, and of which maybe 5 or 6 dropped out because they had talks. It's not because they didn't want to present, because they had talks and hadn't prepared a poster, they didn't present. So overall, I think there was 100% attendance in terms of talks plus posters, which was fantastic.
Congratulate all those posters. They did a great job.
Definitely, definitely. And yeah, congratulations to all the poster presenters. Even these awards are a certificate of appreciation, but by no means is that a comment on the kind of work that you're doing. You have to keep in mind, I mean, disclaimer is that not all of them would have seen all the posters. Not all of them would have, like many of them were in different corners, and so it's possible that it didn't get evaluated like the other posters did. So the awards are a way of increasing the enthusiasm, but by no means a comment on the kind of work that you're doing. So yeah, by all means, be even more spirited and bring more posters and have more such presentations, and it'll be good for all of us. Now I think somebody has to sing. Oh, there's one. Yeah, Ayush wants to do something. Okay. All right, Ayush.
Okay, I can sing. Hello. Yeah. So it's been a while since I have been to a stage to sing a song. I'm a little nervous, but I'll try to sing a old medley, which is inspired from a message that I got from Rahul Mehta and the Mehta family. And it's a old Hindi song medley, and I'd like you all to join in with singing it along with me. So if I get a beat like this, clapping, please. एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरी बोल, दूजे के होठों को देकर अपने गीत, कोई निशानी छोड़ फिर दुनिया से डोल, एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, जग में रह जाएंगे प्यारे तेरी बोल, ला 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 ला। जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर जाते हैं जो मुकाम, वो फिर नहीं आते, वो फिर नहीं आते. I like these lines a lot. सुबह आती है रात जाती है, सुबह आती है रात जाती है, यूं ही वक्त चलता ही रहता है, रुकता नहीं, एक पल में ये आगे निकल जाता है, आदमी ठीक से देख पाता नहीं, और पर्दे पे मंजर बदल जाता है, एक बार चले जाते हैं जो दिन रात सुबह शाम, सॉरी, वो फिर नहीं आते, वो फिर नहीं आते. And one more song, if you guys allow me to. मान अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं, मान अपनी जेब से फकीर हैं, फिर भी यारो दिल के हम अमीर हैं, कि मर के भी किसी को याद आएंगे, किसी की धड़कनों में मुस्कुराएंगे, कहेगा फूल हर कली से बार बार, जीना इसी का नाम है. थैंक यू सो मच.
Oh, that was awesome. Very relaxing at the end of the day. For all the running around. Very inspiring, yes. Now we want more. Even more. But I think apparently the scores have been put together, so I think we should have it very quickly. And then what follows is actually the students, some selected students have dinner with scientists, with Professor Gangbao and Professor Shankar at the Visitor Hostel 1 in the new dining hall. So as soon as you're done from here, to the students mainly, please head over to VH1. In case you haven't got the email from us, this is the time. So 7:45 is when the dinner is. Yeah, those who have been notified. So we've actually collected responses and sent emails to those students.
Can I ask a few things? क्योंकि ये नहीं पता नहीं चलता M.Tech सब कुछ हो गया, M.Tech का category नहीं पता चलता.
Okay, sure.
I'm going to say a few names. Can you tell if you're a master's or a PhD student? Mo Chandra Paul, Ankita Jaiswal. Arey shit. Aditi. Aditi Lada.
Easy.
Sandarbh Kumar. Manish Kumar. हो गया.
Okay.
हाँ, so ये है. So ये सबका official name ना. Do you want the full names?
No, I think this is good. I'll just call on stage. I think I'm going to call on stage. So we finally have the list of winners. So that's fantastic. I know they were under a lot of pressure to put this together the last minute. So a big round of applause to them. Next up, I want to call on stage Nitin to give out the poster awards. Come on, Nitin. So as I said, we have 4 categories, 2 awards in each. These are both best poster awards, so there's no rank 1 and 2. The award for the BTech category goes to Dev Bharbai. So you see how quickly we made the certificates. The second award for the BTech category goes to Riddhima Chaudhary. In the MTech category, one of the awards goes to Amal Jude Ashwin, the guy with the secular name. The next poster award goes to Manish Kumar Bharti. Next up is the PhD category. These actually had the most number of posters. So one award goes to Pratiksha from JS. The second one goes to Ubaid Tariq. So last off, we have the postdoc RA category. One of the awards goes to Dr. Deepthi Chugh.
All the chocolates.
All the The next award goes to Dr. Garima Chauhan. Fantastic. So that brings us to the close in terms of all the awards and other certificates that we had to hand out. Also brings us to the end of the Research Symposium, inauguration of the building, etc., etc. It feels like the building's become much more livelier over the last 2 days, which is fantastic. Looking forward to shifting my lab here and start using all the facilities and being in this hall, etc. Some of my students are already dreaming of doing their PhD defenses here. So yeah, I mean, with that, I think I should bring this session to a close. Um, no important announcements as of now, except for those students who've been asked to have been selected for the dinner. Head over for that. For the rest of you, you have your night to yourselves.
एक announcement है certificates to meet me हम लोग का नाम नहीं
Okay. Those who got the certificates for the poster awards, meet Chetan if you want your names inscribed on it.